Hi everyone, I'm Ria Jonah. I'm glad to be here with you today. In this presentation, we will discuss about inspecting engine components and determine preferred action. Techniques for visual inspection of engine components. First of all, let's define visual inspection. Visual inspection is commonly used in both manufacturing tasks and non-production environments. In manufacturing tasks, the purpose is to verify a product is free of defects before installation in the next level of assembly or final distribution to the customer. To perform visual inspectioning, meron tayong instrument na ginagamit. Yun yung machine vision. Machine vision enables that manufacturer to replace sample testing with 100% quality checks done via a camera system. This means that every single batch produced can be reliably checked for flaws during the production process and without interruption. A rapid and a true inspection that guarantees a superior product and reduced waste. The first technique in visual inspection is the presence-absence inspection. Presence-absence inspection is a visual inspection method to check and ensure that certain feature or component is present in the product getting manufactured. Automated visual inspection is widely used in mass production industry, and present-absence detection method can be used for present-absent detection. Under ng presence-absence inspection, we have the presence inspection for conformal coating. Inspect whether a moisture-proof agent is applied properly on ECUs or engine control unit using machine vision. A conformal coating is a polymeric film typically applied at 25 to 250 micrometers to electronic circuitry to act as a protection against moisture, dust, chemical, and temperature extremes. The coating conforms to the contour of printed circuit board or PCB to protect the board's component. So here in the picture, with the help of machine vision, mas madali na nating makikita if the ECU is not fully coated or fully coated. This is what it looks like if the ECU is fully coated and not coated. One of the main problems that our ECU encounter is when it's raining. So with the help of the conformal coating, it helps to prevent the ECU from getting wet. Fuse assembly error inspection. Inspect whether fuses are installed correctly in a fuse box using machine vision. Since fuses have the same shape, it was difficult to differentiate them with a monochrome camera. Inspection for incorrect fuse configuration can be achieved through capturing colors or characters with a color camera. Fuses boxes are made to protect electrical circuit in the car from exposure to the elements, preventing damage and short circuits. Fuses within fuse box come in many different shapes, colors, and sizes. They're used to stabilize the electrical current flowing through wires, protecting electronics from damage due to an overload of electricity. Why is it important for us to know if fuses are installed correctly? Fuses will be able to handle different amounts of current, and that's usually noted on the fuse, somewhere with the number telling how many amps it can handle. If the amperage rating is too low, it will break too soon. And if the amp on that fuse is too high, components may fail before the fuse does. Appearance inspection. Under na appearance inspection, we have the DPF appearance inspection. Check for appearance defects such as cracks or clogging in DPFs or diesel particulate filters using machine vision. Dahil masyadong malaki yung size ng ating DPF, gumamit tayo ng machine vision para mas madali nating malaman if meron ba tong cracks or clogging. The main purpose of DPF in our cars, these filters are used to minimize the number of hazardous particulates that escape the exhaust system of diesel vehicle. The goal is to make the surrounding air cleaner and safer, especially in confined spaces. Cracks on DPF filter can also cause black smoke to emit from the tailpipes. Good DPF and bad DPF. Oil seal appearance inspection. Check for appearance defects such as chipping or burrs on oil seals using machine vision. For oil seals, it is extremely important to inspect their contact surface for chipping or burrs. Oil seals are used to protect shafts and bearings from ingress of dirt and foreign matter and egress of oil or grease. Oil seals compose of various natural or synthetic rubber compounds. Oil seals dry out if not used for some time. The oil at the seal shaft interface may slowly dry or drain away, leaving the metal surface exposed to oxidation. A slightly rusted shaft burrs the seal when the parts begin rotating, so a seal in this condition may leak when driving the car. An unused seal might develop a dry spot susceptible to weathering and cracking. Sometimes the seal will swell and reseal after some period of reuse, while on other occasions the leak will gradually get worse as the seal disintegrates. Engine valve head appearance inspection. Inspect for flaws or stains using machine vision. Engine valves are one of the components in internal combustion engines that are highly stressed. The need for reliable engine operation dictates that engine valves can be capable of exhibiting resistance to repeated and continuous exposure to high temperature, high pressure from the combustion chamber, and mechanical loads and stresses from the engine dynamics. If fuel no longer passes over and washes the back of the intake valves, carbon deposits commonly form on the valve surfaces. This buildup affects the way air enters the combustion chamber, causing many symptoms including, but not limited to, misfiring, rough running, and hard starting, and poor fuel economy. Worse yet, the likelihood of burnt bulb, a form of major internal engine damage, is drastically increased. Piston side coating appearance inspection. Inspect appearance such as the coating on the sides of piston using machine vision. Piston coatings are a must for any engine build. Coating the tops of piston helps with the scavenging heat out of the motor. The thermal barrier coating on top of the piston helps to push the heat out of the motor. Differential gear appearance inspection. Inspect differential gears for flaws or stain using machine vision. Differential gear is a part of the power transmission device. The driving force generated by an engine is transmitted to the tires through various types of bevel gears. Differential gear is representative of the automotive components that incorporate such bevel gears. The differential gear assembly absorbs rotational differences due to the direction change of the rotational axis drive and or the rotational differences between the right and left wheels that lead to smooth cornering. One of the causes of premature gear failure is pitting from surface fatigue. Surface fatigue results from repeated application of compressive stress on the contacting areas of the teeth. This type of surface endurance failure is characterized by small pits in the surface of the teeth. This results from subsurface stresses beyond the endurance of the material. Dimensional inspection, also called dimensional metrology, assesses the geometric characteristic of machine parts and products to verify their compliance with the design specification. Dimensional inspection services ensure the accuracy of the product, features that can affect reliability and functionality. Connector terminal bend inspection. Inspect the connector terminals of ECU units using machine vision. Identifying spark plug condition. A plug in good condition at correct mixture and timing will show a good efficient burn at the correct temperature and little wear. Next one is overheating. Overheating of the spark plug will result in a glaze or glassy finish. Overheating is due to spark plug that is too high in temperature rating for the compression ratio that the motor operates at. Black exhaust, muffler, or catalytic converter. Also, over advanced ignition timing or cooling system too hot. A fouled spark plug indicates a low cylinder compression. This leaves unburnt residues on the plug due to a lack of cylinder efficiency, such as oil and lead were used. This may lead to running on as the plug heats up and is capable of combustion alone with no spark. An old fouled spark plug shown indicates a serious engine oil control problem, probably not compression rings but oil control rings or valve guides and seals. This coating is conductive and will cause a misfire. This may be observed as fuel and can be dried off. If this is the case, you have an ignition fault and the plug is not firing. Heavily worn out plugs. Worn-out plugs start to operate less efficiently and thus start to coat with a conductive fuel and engine byproduct, and plug efficiency is diminished and the extra gap places a necessary load of the ignition system. Engine running rich. Too rich is indicated by a powdery black coating. This indicates that the plug is firing but far too rich. Check chokes and carb float levels before you go jetting up. Positioning alignment. Under the positioning alignment, we have the battery lamination layer alignment. Machine vision makes the alignment of battery cells easy. Easy configuration and flexible customization support the alignment required in the battery cell manufacturing process. Next is robot pick and place. Position targets for robot picking using machine vision. The combination of robot and camera allows more flexible picking. Control does not require any teaching or programming, and the man-hours for startup and changeover are significantly reduced. Recognition inspection. Fuel pump 2D code reading. Read 2D codes marked on fuel pumps using machine vision. Reading the 2D codes marked on parts with machine vision to identify the parts ensures traceability. Injector stock number OCR. Use machine vision to capture an image of the part numbers marked on injectors and read them with the OCR tool. The purpose of fuel injection system is to deliver fuel into engine cylinder, while precisely controlling the injection timing, fuel atomization, and other parameters. Fuel injectors are sized by their flow rate. Flow rate is a measurement of how much fuel can be delivered over time. It is listed in pounds per hour or cubic centimeters per minute. The right size injector can supply enough fuel under full load condition at an 80% duty cycle. Character recognition for inscription on casted parts. Recognize characters marked on cast parts using machine vision.